Sometimes we come up with the coolest, most awesome inventions, especially when we have nothing but idle time. And right now, we have nothing but idle time. And you're going to see a lot in the next couple months. You're going to see a huge increase in children, because we have nothing better to do than sit home and enjoy ourselves with our partner. Anyway, I've showed you in a couple of my videos where I've got my sewing room set up, and in my sewing room I have a quilting machine. I have the Brother PE-800. And when you're doing things on the quilting machine, sometimes you're sewing for an hour, 2 hours, and you're not going to stand there and watch the thing, but you have to be close by to hear it, because of the fact that it's sometimes you get a needle break, or the thread breaks, or your bobbin runs out or whatever, and it freezes, and then you got to go up there and you take care of it, and then you're essentially right back to where you started from. So in the things that I do, I'm multitasking and taking care of my grandson and all that other fun stuff. I needed an idea where I can watch this thing without getting into a huge amount of cost and people hacking into my monitors and cameras and webcams and all that kind of stuff. So what I did was I bought an FPV camera, and that little FPV camera is right there at the camera. Let's take off the lens cover. I've got this wired in, otherwise I would show you differently. See? There's the lens in the front. There's the programmable information on the back. And there's the camera itself. You can see that. And that little clover antenna on the top allows you a better signal. It'll pick up a lot better than if you have a little straight antenna. Straight antennas receive laterally. These ones, they put out a broadcast, so it's just a little bit better. It's upstairs. Interference, because we've got heat in between the floors, and yes, we do. We have heat in between the floors. The heat in these apartments are in the ceiling, if that makes any freaking sense. Did I not go to school and learn that hot air rises? Somebody's brilliant idea in 1972. Anyway, so what you do, take the little thing here, and inside there's a battery pack. Inside that battery pack, you've got enough voltage to take care of this, and take care of all the other junk that's on here. Turn on your power. Power's now on. Switches to camera. Now my camera's on. Then I bought a little 7-inch FPV monitor and receiver for that thing, because that's a transmitter. And this is a receiver. Antennas on the back. Yes, I know there's straight antennas, so yeah, I talked about this, but with that putting out in a better broadcast, you know, it just works that way. So now you have the monitor and the camera. So there it is. Isn't that cool? So I take this and I set it up. I have a little setup upstairs where I just kind of point it down toward my quilting machine. Then this is downstairs, and I watch and make sure everything's running okay. Yes, it's got little speakers on the back. This particular one does not put out sound. It doesn't have a built-in microphone. But the other one that I'm building right now, which is going to be hooked into this, I made it a little bit more sleek. Ordered this, and it's got the little port on the side. That's an XT60, I believe. That's an XT60 for RC cars. And it gets, the battery pack gets wired into this, and then you can just plug it in from the outside. External plug goes into there, and then you can charge that battery pack that's inside. There's a hole for the lights. There's a hole for the switches, and we're all set. And then inside this thing, as you can see, that's what it looks like inside. Now, if you look inside, you can see there's the holes. The first hole on the bottom right there, that's for your screws to hold on the side panels. And the little tiny slot that's on that side and that side, that's for circuit board, an empty circuit board. So I'm going to make up a little circuit board for this next one, slide it in there, have the battery pack built on top of it. Going to make my own battery pack where you actually spot weld the little nickel tabs onto it, and put my own wire into it, put the shrink wrap on the outside of that little battery pack, custom make it, and you're all set. And then that way I don't have to tear everything apart to change the batteries. It's right there, because on this one, in order to change the batteries, you got to take all the screws out and all that fun stuff. Now, if you look on the back, you can see where it reads 8, A, and then a single line. The 8 is the channel, A is the band, and then the one line, the single line, is the power. So you go one line, it's probably 100 feet. 2 lines is about 500 feet, and 3 lines is about 1,000. I think it's about 1,000 feet. It'll pick up the monitor. So when you do it on a single line, it takes less battery. So just a little project. I thought it was pretty fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And it is actually pretty cool because it really does pick up quite a bit of a picture there, and it's pretty cool. So that was my little project for today, and I hope you enjoy it. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Remember, #alone together, and the coronavirus is out there, and it's pretty scary right now. So everybody just stay in, follow the rules for the next 21 days, see how things work out. If we get released a little bit earlier, it's better. If we get to stay a little bit more, then we stay a little bit more. Whatever we need to do. It's a heck of a lot better than the worst outcome, which is that hearse and a whole bunch of people behind it. And just remember, if something happens now, you're not going to have a lot of people at your funeral because nobody can come. Cripe, you can't even visit your friends if they're in the hospital and they're sick. So you guys take care of yourselves. Love each other. God bless America, and God bless our president for doing all that he's doing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye now.